What is your boy? Anyway, I made up a joke. I think. Usually, my jokes, I'm trying to be serious and tell someone a story, like, or a group of people. And they're just they're laughing. And I'm like, dude, I'm fucking serious. This happened. I'm like, why are you guys laughing? But I just made up a joke. This is a good joke. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's out of taste. Maybe I won't remember it if I don't say it right now. I made this up. Or unless I heard it in a movie and forgot or dreamt it, which then I still made it up. But fuck. Oh, I remember the joke. And when I made up the joke 5 minutes ago, I was picturing, those four rednecks. You might be a redneck if, and Larry the Cable Guy. That's what she said. I hate those four guys. I mean, my dad used to say they were funny, and just on that, I hated it just because. I don't know. Although my dad liked Mel Brooks and Monty Python, he turned me on to Monty Python and Mel Brooks and shit. He's like, you gotta see Blazing Saddles, bro. And one thing I did for my dad for him while he was alive is I tripped at mushrooms with him. He never tripped before. He was an air traffic controller in the late 60s. And my mom had a baby at like 18 or 7. I don't know, young. And so my dad, he worked at the FAA for the government, and they went on strike, and they got fired when I was 10. And I went and picketed everything. I picketed. They weren't using me, exploiting me as a little sign carrier. I knew what the fuck was going on. And Reagan fired them all. Reagan said, "Look, because it was a federal union. They were unionized, right? Yo, they're feds. It was the FAA. My dad was a pilot too. He's dead now. I'm smoking cigarettes, and I smoke. It's pretty stupid, huh? And you know what's even dumber? My grandpa died from smoking. Emphysema. Listen to this, though. Like my dad always told me. No. You know what my dad would tell people? Listen, check it. He'd go, you know what? They'd go, do you ever consider quitting smoking? Because he smoked a lot. Marlboro Reds all his whole life. And he died of it. Boom. Right? I unplugged his ass. So anyway, he was on a ventilator for real, not COVID shit, but it was a real ventilator, that actually pushed his lung because he couldn't do it. And then when I unplugged him, he could just, I said, we can bring the morphine off, and then he'll be like choking, and he'll see you from it. I'm like, no, fucking dope his ass the fuck up and let him die peacefully. Christ, we already agreed on that. The whole family, my parents sat us down as kids and said, do you guys want to be unplugged or what? Like, what the fuck? What are we, robots? That's what I was thinking. Because I'm like, what? Young, and they're coming at me with these concepts. I mean, I love Jack Kevorkian. I'm so, for any reason, you don't even have to explain why. No questions asked. That's what'll get you in trouble. It'll get away from you, and it'll turn, and they'll twist it. Just like that's how the Nazis got all their undesirables out of and killed them. If you've ever watched any of their propaganda films, it's like, okay, a bird, right? And it has like a nest of birds, and one of them's retarded and can't have has a fucking grip, like no, only one wing. And you know what the bird does? Shoves it out of the nest and lets it die, and then hit and then the other ones would thrive, and because that one would always just be a bird, and it would just die anyway. So the Nazis showed those movies and said, look, we're nature, that's nature. Would you want to live with no arms and legs? Wow. So they just killed the really handicapped people first, right? Like, as in a assisted suicide, and then an ethnic cleansing, which is a nice word for genocide. Then it became just Jews and blacks and gays and shit, but whatever. But anyone that reads Mein Kampf, which means my struggle in English, it's Mein Kampf in German, and it's my struggle in English, and it's Hitler. Adolf Hitler wrote a book. And all you idiots that quote fucking Hitler should know. And he wrote a book, and you should all have read it. Or his name shouldn't be coming out of your mouth. He wrote a whole book telling exactly what he was doing. Okay? And you know what? Hitler didn't include himself as part of the supreme race. He just wanted to create it. He was his mom was Jewish. He was half Jewish. He didn't want to read his book, his struggle. He wasn't Aryan. He wasn't a supreme human being. And he was bummed because these blonde hair, blue-eyed German Aryan people, right? They were all kick-ass. They were. And he wasn't one, and that's why read Mein Kampf, motherfuckers. Or you say shit about Hitler. Read his shit. He's a fucking Jew. He was planning on just boom at the end, boom. He wanted to create it, like not even control it. He wanted to just create it and then bug out, right? Die or whatever. Read his shit. Of course, they've changed along the way, but he wrote it. He changed the book along the way. So anyone coming at me with any Nazi propaganda, first, know what Nazi stands for, okay? It's the National Alliance for Socialist Institution, Nazi, okay? So anyone that's going to come at me with Nazi, know what the fuck it is. These Antifa, that's what Nazi is. Go get grassroots Nazi before, when Hitler was just a young Black Lives Matter guy. Go look at their flag and then look at Antifa's flag. Anti-fascist. Do you know what fascism even means, motherfucker? Because you're causing it, and you are it. The monkey that doesn't know he's a monkey or something. What the fuck is going on here? And you know what they say it is? I'm art, okay? Mom. I'm a reflection of it. Okay, no, I'm not that. I'm not gonna put that on me. I'm just a fucking, probably an NPC for most people. Everybody, except for like one or two of my friends. Isn't that weird how my cross, when I wear this shirt, look at how my cross, it hangs right there. See that? And it looks like a fucking, it looks like two ram goat horns. I'm always like, that's pretty fucked up, man. This is a dope ass shirt, man. I fucking love this shirt so much. You guys haven't seen it for a long time. I finally did my laundry. Watch, you'll see a whole week of the same video or the same, but actually, to my credit, I do have shirts. I don't dress for, because see how cool I am anyway, dressed. Like, come on. I don't need to accessorize. I mean, I used to wear rings on all my fingers. If I had them again, I would too. I want rings again, man. But I had a puzzle ring. Man, I had a Tiffany and Company ring from this girl, Tatiana. We called her Tatiana. She used to wear this red and black checkered skirt. She was this skater. Oh gosh, she was hot. She was my girlfriend for a while, but her mom lived in London, and she lived in Santa Barbara with her dad. Her dad was an actor. Her dad was in that movie Rollerball. It's an old movie, right? He's the guy that gets injured, the first guy that gets injured. That's him. He punched. We fought. Motherfucker. Oh, he's like, you got my daughter on dope. I'm like, I met your daughter at the methadone clinic, you moron. Fuck you, man. Like, she was a junkie before I even moved here. Fuck you. But she was awesome. She was dating. Guess who her kid was? Her daughter. The dad was the guitarist from Rich Kids on LSD, the punk band, and he was a punk bitch. I was like, man, fucking like, I had to act up in front of my girlfriend, man. I got my skateboard and stuff, and I'm like, but the dude was so nice. It wasn't even his kid. He was going out with her. Listen to this. He was going out with her. And she cheated on him. And I know, trust me, because when I was fucking her or whatever, dating her, she flirts with everybody. I would just be like, cool. And I would just go fuck with other chicks. Like, I would be like, later. If she started talking to some guys, and then all of a sudden I would be over here with these girls playing pool and shit, right? And she'd come over and be like, my boyfriend ruined it and shit for me on purpose, and then go back and do her shit. Fucking kids. Oh, man. The fridge was wide open. Into the great wide open. Isn't that crazy? A rebel without a clue. Did you see when I walked how cool ass my fucking karate pants are? I have karate pants and the shirt. They're black, Cobra Kai. They're not Mr. Miyagi. They're Cobra Kai. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir. No, I have two. My mom's would. I have two top ones, and they tie. And they go over and over. It ties, and then this one goes over, and it ties. And these pants tie right here, and they tie right here. They're back. They're really comfortable, and they're baggy and shit. And so then and then I only got one pair of the pants, and they happen to fit me perfectly. And then out of the two shirts, one fits me perfectly. It's amazing stuff. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir. That's funny because I told the neighbor, Can I walk your dog every day? It's gonna be like Rocky. Dun, 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 dun. I had a serious fucking reason to come on here, and it was like, I can't wait. I gotta say it now, or I'll forget. Let me think. Excuse me while I light my spleef. Lord, I gotta get my leaf free from reality. I just can't stand. That's Peter Tosh. Peter Tosh. Peter Tosh. But yeah, I listen to Ridge and making music. Transton. I like it, Transton. Oh man, this is just so tight and shit. When it comes together like that, look at me. I'm like a total hippie. Shoot me. Anyway, look at that. It's bad. So then that's a nice bag. And then my purse, my thing for a chick or whatever. Boom. And here's where it is, right here. And then magnetic strips on each side go and shut it. And then here's the nighttime, daytime. And I'm gonna put some patterns in there, Southwestern, Native American patterns. Patterns all around me, patterns everywhere. Oh, if you watch the Jello, if you watch What Would Jello Do, the Dead Kennedys, note that he has the Devo hat in the background, right? The planter. Note that he has the Devo hat in the background. You know what I'm talking about? Devo. It stood for de-evolution. Now we literally are getting stupider. That's a fact. I believe that like a motherfucker. At least I know I am. Maybe I'll just speak for myself. Yeah, I haven't had this shirt on for a while, guys. I guess that tells you how much I fucking do laundry. I have a lot of clothes though, because all these stores around me are like I'm like the ghetto. I don't know. You get rid of your stuff here, and I'm the last place people go, and all of my really expensive shit I sell in the store. Clothes, things that I make, other than really expensive medicine bags and shit. I will sell here at my place. I get a tequila sunrise blanket behind my computer. This is too dark. It's fucking up my. I can't tell when it's daytime or nighttime. So I gotta take this down. I'm gonna put up this tequila sunrise blanket. It's so awesome. Then right there. Boom. I'm gonna put up I want beads, but I'll do a curtain or something, like a blanket, like a Indian blanket. It'll be cool. Watch. I'm like blonde Antifa with my black. Yeah, okay. I'm so perfect. Look. And then fit so perfectly because they're baggy for karate and shit. Hey, what's up? What you need, Holmes? No, I was saying, because if you look through my live or my things, I'm wearing different things, and I haven't worn this shirt in a long ass time because I haven't done laundry in a long ass time, right? That's all. I looked for this for like 10 years till I found this shirt. It took me 10 years. No joke. And they're all over fucking India. Oh, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. I'm not like afraid to die though. I think that we obviously are at a what does the Joker say? What happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force? What is it? Right? That's a truth drop. You know what another great truth drop is? In that movie, The Dark Knight, that the Joker does? He says, you know what I like about chaos? And this is when Gordon is face is burned in half, right? And he wakes up in the hospital, and the Joker is there. And the Joker says, "You know what I like about chaos?" And he's like, "What?" He's like, "It's fair," and it's true. Do you guys know what entropy is? Entropy? It would be the opposite. It would be like Tesla saying they can land a rocket. Why would you do that? Why not just parachute it down? Why waste the fuel? You cannot stick a landing of a rocket. I thought they just played it in fucking reverse. I'm sure that's what they did. People need to get smart fast. People are so dumb. With deepfake, everything's out the window. Even in real life, they've been silicon masking up on us. George Floyd, you think that was a person? Do you think that was even him if it was? Fuck no. Now he has then he had COVID. Now he has COVID and he has a twin. What? This story just gets more and more fucking insane, man. Same like this world. Excuse me. It's getting more insane up in this bed. Fucking crazy. People are just dumb. Like, get down for my white privilege. I'm like, I'm Native American. You get down, you fucking bitch. Don't fucking say that to me. I'll fucking pull out my Glock. See, get on the fucking ground, bitch. You fucking thank me for your land. Get the fuck off my land. Get the fuck out of here. All of y'all, white people and black, get the fuck out of here. I was here first. None of you all have any fucking land. How about that? Native American lives matter. That's it. How about that? Yeah, rocket landing. Get the fuck out of here, man. Even if that was possible, wouldn't you? It's not even economically feasible. Why wouldn't you just parachute an old piece of, and it's a reused rocket from the 70s from NASA. Why wouldn't you just parachute it down? That is so fucking dumb. Jesus, I hate everybody. It's so dumb. It is. You guys think that's really a fucking disease? Come on. Now the riots happen, all of a sudden, cat's out of the bag. Oh, now everyone that guilt shamed me and everyone else that knew they were full of shit because they're a bunch of idiots and they don't wear masks and they don't social distance and that's not how it runs. And Bill Gates is the one on like Morning Joe. What? Saying how he wants to depopulate the earth and then saying he has a secret shot for us? Fuck that, man. Get the fuck out of here. That shit. I'm getting really fucking fed up. I am really getting fed up. This is my country. Fuck all y'all, man. Fuck everybody. Black Lives Matter. Everything matters, okay? Everything is matter. How about that, you dumb bitch? Because rocks are alive. Everything's alive. You know, the earth doesn't need you or your buses or George Soros or any of your Nazi under the guise of philanthropists, socialist fucks that have so much money that they couldn't ever spend it all in their lifetimes and their great forever. If they spend money 24 hours a day, they can't spend it. Why do you want that? I wouldn't wish. I do not want to be rich. You know, everyone's thinking when I say that, they're thinking, oh, I'll sure give it a try. I can do it. Nah. Money, nah. It's not a, believe me. Believe me. Money does not make you happy. Not having bills and shit. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't fall. Hey, don't jump on. I always say this. I always say, hey, because I always go, man, sorry for yelling at you guys. I'm sorry. I was just mad for a minute. I always say, man, shit's so crazy. I wouldn't even be surprised if a fucking, like, flaming chariot came out of the sky, right? But I also say, don't jump on the first chariot that comes out of the sky, right? Like, you know who I think's the devil? Jerry Seinfeld. I nailed it, you guys. That's who it is. He's the Antichrist, anyway. Jerry fucking Seinfeld. Think about it. Think about it. Let that percolate me on the noggin for a night. Jerry Seinfeld is the devil. And he has that show where that girl does the act. He's the devil. And he said it. And he says it in a joking manner, just like they always trick us, like the vampire. The vampire has to ask you and to invite you into its room. For it to have powers, you have to invite it into your house. Otherwise, you can use the garlic and holy water. It's kind of like that. It's like if they have to tell us they can do like 9/11 where we don't really, it's hazy and it's delusional, but they have to tell us somehow, right, beforehand. And so they can say, hey, I told them, right? Like, hey, it's not my bad. It's a cosmic law. I don't know. These dummies will fall for it. My God. They've been making, but see, it's just, they have such a bag of tricks, dude. It's like, they have such a bag of tricks. If it's not the alien, I've been wondering when they're going to play the alien invasion card, because it is in the. I did say that. I think. What did I say? Oh, yeah, no, I wrote it down as a comment about Jerry Seinfeld being him, yeah, right. I did comment that. I didn't think anyone sees my shit. Sometimes, like, I'll get, like, it'll be, like, 200 likes. I'll say some smart-ass remark and it'll work. I don't know. But isn't that trippy? Because think about it. I always tell people, look, the devil is not going to come at you looking all scary. It's gonna come at you looking like, friendly, like something you like For me, it would be heroin. Just saying. For me, it'd be a bottle of Quaaludes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's something you like, something that you love, right? That you want, and not something that scares you. The devil's not scary. Scary. And Jerry Seinfeld, just by the way he is, so unapologetic, and like you would think, oh, the devil is someone like, Bush or something, you know. Yeah, he's up there probably. He's just an idiot. Well, Poppy Bush, and you know why they call him Poppy Bush, right? And that motherfucker ran the sands red with blood. All of them did. That's one thing Trump won't do is do these illegal wars in Syria, right? When you think about it, you're like, yeah, I could see that happening. There was also, you know what? I watched this. That I mean, it has nothing to do with that. That's a comment from. I got that. Someone else said that to me. Pockets of the Future said that on his video a long time ago, years ago. And so it was just funny. I put it on there just today, I think. They're fucking with his channel, man. He's got it. He's onto it. And it's not just him. It's the collection of people that go to that channel because and he's got good, I guess, moderate, or he'll just say, look, I'll just, if you say anything stupid, I'll just immediately block you. Boom, that's it. Sorry. There's other people that want this information. And he doesn't know the information, but he can smell it. Like he always says, he goes, I can't tell for sure, but I can sniff out. I can look at something and say, I know that there's something matrix code is fucked up here. I can sniff it out, but I can't see it. Then he says, well, something's fucked up about this, and this around here. And then all the commenters go, yeah. And then they go out and send him stories of those places and things that he was talking about. And they're like, yeah, you were right. Look at how this is all fucked up, right? You know. Anyway, and he wrote like a book, and it's like, I mean, it's so cool. I don't know. It's called Quantum of Conscience. Oh, we're just there. What the fuck am I thinking? God. I am. What's wrong with me, man? It's 9 o'clock already. I swear to God, I just looked and it was like 5. So it's the 6th of June. They tell us 2020. Hindsight's 2020. I watched this Owen Benjamin, who I think he's really cool. He's all right, I guess. But anyway, I don't know. He's all right, but that's not the point. The point is that he said he was taught. You know the Soup Nazi, the episode, Soup Nazi episode of Seinfeld. Anyway. I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, I love this shirt, man. It reminds me of a more peaceful, cool time. Yeah. Oh my God. It made me have to put, it like held that message because you wrote Nazi. Oh my. Thanks, Mommy and Daddy YouTube, Susan Wojcicki, or whatever the fuck your name is. You stupid fucking commie bitch. Anyway, yeah, the Soup Nazi. He played it back without the laugh track, okay? With everything. Like, just the parts of it. Without any laugh track behind it, right? And he goes, watch. they're sociopaths, right? And especially Elaine. And it shows them, they go into the soup Nazi thing, and he shows how she thinks that she can just get away with anything and just does it not the way she's supposed to and shit. And he's like, no soup for you, right? So then there's no laugh track, so you see it and they go, and then she goes and steals all of his recipes and goes in there and it's like, no more soup Nazi. I have all your recipes. You're ruined and all this. And it's just like, you ruin this dude's freaking whole business and all this, like over some stupid shit. Oh my god, that's not funny. Like, but without a laugh track, it's not funny at all. It's like, what? It's so weird. I don't know. I just saw it on his channel. The one time or two times that I saw his channel, one of them was that, and I thought it was interesting. And and the other thing, I was watching something about Seinfeld. It had like, top or just numbers of things that happen in Seinfeld. Guess how many girlfriends? Check this out. Guess how many chicks he fucked or whatever, or how many girls basically he fucked. How many ladies he anyway, it's 70 like 8 or some shit, right? To all the Seinfelds. He had 78, dated 78 different women. Jerry did. And couldn't, there's always something wrong with him and shit. It was a great show. I liked it. But whatever. Owen Benjamin's a comedian, and he did make it big time and everything. He was on like fucking Conan and all this shit. And basically, he's a Christian like us and a conservative like us. Or I'm not saying anyone's a Christian or anything. I'm not even per se a Christian, but I mean, Christ, if he existed, or the stories are pretty nice. I mean, he probably was a good guy. I mean, so was Krishna. I mean, but I'm just saying, I don't know the story. I'm just in case. I'm also on my deathbed. I'm gonna pray for every god of every fucking religion I know, just in case. Why not? Because if you die and it works, it works. If you die and there's nothing, you're not gonna know. I know. I've died several times and come back. One time for about 3 minutes. And I'm Tom Hanks. Why'd they let Chet out of the basement? That's my question. Who let Chet out of the basement? Chet Hanks. Who let him out? He's like Chunk. He's like the guy from the Goonies. Who let Chet out of the fucking basement? And they have another kid too, named something really pretentious and fucking pedantic. It's just so ridiculous. You gotta check it out. Yeah, it's him. And there's a lot of people in this world that I could do without. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that could do without me. And I will take it either way. Like, either kill me fast, like just because I don't want to, not because I want to kill you first, maybe, but kill me fast just so I'm not like suffering, right? If you're gonna win, finish it. Like when you're hunting, I hunt, so when you come up on an animal, if it's not dead, you can't put it out. If it's misery, and it's a good thing. But yeah, I'm willing to die. I'm willing to not do anything else. I will live until such an environment makes it so unnecessary that I cannot live any longer. If I have a millstone around my neck and I'm going down, down, down to the bottom of the ocean. When that sucked to drown, I do not want to die that way, which means I just jinxed myself. That's exactly how I'm gonna die. It's a fact. Sucks. Anyway, so now I better prepare taking that one breath, Like you're in water, you're in total liquid, and you're gonna have to go and breathe in all water, and then it's just gonna get. What happens at that time? That'd be the worst way to die. That, or burning to death. That was my second. That would suck. Electrocuted would suck too. And I think about, you know what? Maybe think about that on my cousin Vinny, the girl, which I have a crush on. I've always had a crush on. What's her name? What is her name? And it's from my cousin Vinny, she's super hot. She's with, in the movie, she's with what's his face from Goodfellas and shit. Joe Pesci. And it's his girlfriend. She's so, from that movie though, she says, I thought I was real smart knowing some shit. I don't know. These are my karate pants. They're so fucking cool. They're thick. You know how karate pants sound when they're kicking and shit? And it's like a sheet where you shake it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice. No, they don't. They don't matter at all. Nobody's physical life matters. It's a joke. We're spiritual creatures. And black, what do you mean by black? People that are like burnt and charred? I don't get it. Anyway. Yeah, I wish them motherfuckers would come to my town. I'll fucking stand. I'll go fully auto on their ass. Come on my property. I would just stand there, man. I don't even know if I could have enough. I wouldn't even have enough ammunition. Come on my property. I agree with peaceful protesting. Of course. But why would you say that? What does it have to do with what color you are? I don't get it. Or what race you are. Junior. Fuck's fucking your ass up in the chat. I don't like someone that says some shit like that. Black lives. Kick this motherfucker out of the city. Anyway, yeah. I mean, all my black friends are like, dude, anyone that's white that's saying, except for me, right? Like, except for you, that's saying Black Lives Matter, will you please fucking knock them out for me? Unless they're black. Because we don't want white people talking for us or any other race, please. And I'm like, no problem, dude. So I had to tell anyone saying Black Lives Matter, if you're black, right on. If you're not, my black friend said, shut the fuck up. Don't talk for them. Anyway, yeah, the soup Nazi. Lucifer, yeah, they're just trying to divide us. And if you're falling for that, you're an idiot. And idiots are not allowed on my channel. Sorry, it's just the way it is. You know that not in 9 years, I have 160 subscribers, and I could have several million if I wanted to. And people tell me that all the time. They're like, you could, and I know I could if I wanted to. I would set it all up. I would cover trending topics. I know what to do. I don't want that though. I want people like I don't want money from it. I just want people that know what the fuck they're talking about and aren't idiots like this guy that comes on Black Lives Matter. I don't know what the fuck that even means. All lives matter. Come on, man. Oh no, because I fucking deleted his message. I'm sorry. It said Black Lives Matter. It just said Black Lives Matter. And I left it. There you go, brother. See, why can't we do that? And then we all, hey, BLM. So it's like it might be. You know what I'm saying, dude? That's awesome. Oh, need to connect, bro. I've got my only gun. That's cool, you know. I have a black friend that me and him used to go up in the, like Pacific Northwest area where he lived and pick mushrooms. It's amazing. They would come up overnight just like that. What a way to fucking bring people together is mushrooms. That's making some sense. You know, they had, or LSD or peyote. They had a line of, or ecstasy, good ecstasy or Molly. Anyway, they had a line in Vietnam when that shit was going down. They had a line of 100 people. I watched this shit go down. I mean, it was being taped. It was an experiment, and it's in black and white and shit. And there's 100 guys lined up to go join the fucking Vietnam, go join the army and go to Vietnam. And exactly, whatever, you know. Anyway, so the guy went down the line with a dropper of LSD. And he's like, gave everyone, all 100 guys in the line to join the army and go to Vietnam, hit a drop of acid. And when you take liquid, it hits you pretty quick, and when it's good and stuff. And this is in the 60s, so they all were like, in like 10 minutes, they're all like, whoa. And they're all like, fuck this. Everybody except one person was in the line. 99 people said, fuck this shit. No way. What was I thinking? The one guy went, but whatever. That's cool. You know, like, I mean, 99% out of 100 said, what? Why would I go fight people I don't even know? For what? It just doesn't make sense. Like when you're tripping on mushrooms or when you're coming down. I remember coming down one time of a really hard trip of mushrooms and watching the news, and I was thinking, I honestly did not know if it was like one of those NS Saturday Night Live news skits, if it was real or not, but it was real, and I was like, oh my God. Everybody looks so plastic and everything looks so fake. And that's the Mandela effect, which is something that I gotta say, whether you have it or not. It really, what it did for me, anyway, and I'll just say it real quick, just in case you're not. What I think it is, and what it's done for me is, I think it just simply removed some or messed with or whatever things that we perceive as real, and it's like just to show us, look, Don't be all thinking everything's all great material shit. 'Cause that's just an illusion, okay? From your senses. God is this. Your spirit is the only real thing, you know. Anyway, yeah. All lives truly matter, and that includes even plants. Of course, plants and fungi and crystals. Anyway. It's not that I don't think Black Lives Matter, and that I don't think everyone has a say. It's just to come in, we weren't even talking about that. That's all. Shit, I've been on here just spewing for an hour. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I love you all. Good night. Have a good night. Sleep well.